Let's take a look at how to create your booklets. So when you log into your account, we call it your back office. It looks like this. On the left, just scroll down until you find Customize Booklets. Click that, and it will take you to this site, Advisor Booklets. So this is where you'll create your booklets. And the first thing, this will usually say log in. Okay. And then you would enter your email address from your account at Retirement Prospects. And your password from your account. And you log in. Okay. Now, when you get here, you notice you want to click this, Setup. So this is how you create your booklets. And before you do that, not that you need to, but there's all little videos here. How to create your booklets, how to resize your e-booklet photo, how to print your booklets, specialized symbols, like if you need to put the registered trademark sign next to one of your credentials. That explains how you can get those little signs in there. How to get prospects to download your booklets, how to know which booklets to send. So you may not even need to watch these videos, but they're here for your use. So if we scroll down below the video, you see this button, Input Your Details. So let's click there. And then it's pretty much, common sense here. First name, last name. If you have a designation, if you want a company name, address, city, zip code. The email address that is in your Retirement Prospects account. If you want, you can use a different email address on your booklets right here. So then next, now if you require broker-dealer disclosure, this is exactly where it would go. Some states require information about your insurance license. That would go there. Click Next. You would upload your photo here. Please read this. Click here for essential photo instructions. It explains the size of your photo and the format, everything, so that when you upload it, it'll work fine. So you would click Choose File and then upload your photo from your hard drive. Your biography, you would want to type it in here about your background, about your experience. If you want to see some sample biographies, click here. We show you, you could just kind of copy one of those models because they sound really good. So you could just use that as your template. Then you click Next. And then here, this is the section in the booklet that's about your company. So here you can say anything about, whereas the previous page was about you, this might be about your company, like the products and services, the capabilities. Maybe you have partners that do other things than you do. So you could put all of that information about your business that may be in addition or separate from you as an individual. Okay. And then there's a section in your booklet you'll see for bullet points. Okay. And these bullet points are like services that you offer, like just like you see here, retirement income planning, risk management, small business owners. So you could list all these bullet points of services that your firm offers. Then you're going to check here and click Submit and wait till this circle finishes spinning. It's creating the booklet. Let's give it half a minute or so. There you go. Now the booklets are complete. So there's two formats for the booklets, 8.5 by 11. So this format, as it says here, you could print this right out on your laser printer because your laser printer uses 8.5 by 11 inch paper. If you wanted to do something fancier, they're also in a format 5.5 by 8.5. So in other words, actual booklet, they look like a booklet that is what's called saddle stitch, which are staples in the side. And, they look really professional. And if you want to see that, just you see over here, if you click this, there's actually a video that will show you what that looks like and compare it to these booklets. So there's a video right here. But let's say you decide you're just going to print them on your laser printer. That's fine. And just click on any of these titles. Let's click on this one. And bingo, here's the booklet. So it took your photo, it took your name, your credentials, and it merged it into the booklet. For compliance purposes, it says written by financial educators, provided to you by your name. So it doesn't say you wrote it. It needs to say that somebody else wrote it, because that's what the truth is, even though most consumers don't read and they're automatically going to see your photo on the front and they think you wrote it, even though it clearly says you didn't, which we need to do for compliance reasons. And that's it. So then here's the content of the booklet. And then at page 11 in this booklet, there's the about section that you wrote about yourself with your photo. The next page is about your company information, the paragraph you wrote, and then those bullet points. And then after that, there's the page with your contact information. So that's pretty much, in terms of creating your booklets, it's not much more difficult than that. Now, a couple things we want to point out. You may want to use these booklets in another way. For example, let's say you wanted to put them on your website, or even put them on somebody else's website, or send them out to somebody in an email. So let's say it's this booklet you wanted to send. You come over here and it says Get Link. So click that. Now, it opens up and there's two links here. One of them is a PDF. So this is good for like putting, this is good maybe for putting on a website, okay? But this might be better for sending to people in an email, because many times people open emails on their phone, and some people don't have a program to open up a PDF file on their phone. Okay, so this way, if you send them this file, which is an HTML file, it will open up on a phone, or any device. It'll open up on any device. So you can use this one, I would say, for phones, and use this one for using on websites. And then there's a guide called 16 Ways to Use Your Booklets. Let me just see if I can find that for you. And of course, you don't have to buy these. These are included with your system, but there it is. So it's on that page called Introduction. There's a guide here, 16 ways to use your booklets to gain clients. So in addition to using it for retirement prospects, you can use it for other purposes, put on a website, put on other people's websites, read this guide, because there's all kinds of different ways to use it. And that's it. Just rely on these videos that are here in the setup if you need these extra instructions. And those will help you create your booklets without much problem. And generally, you can do this in less than 30 minutes. And once you've created them, let's go over here to Publish. Once you've created them, you can either, when I click any of these, it produces the booklet, and then you could save this to your hard drive. So now you'd have a PDF on your hard drive if you wanted to, and you could print it and then mail it to somebody. So this way you have a copy that you can just use as you like.